basically most of my computer collection here. Right here, the Dell Dimension 2300, no RAM or hard drive in it, but it's okay, I guess. Dell Dimension 2400 with a Celeron. This one has half gigabyte of RAM and hard drive in it. Haven't taken the hard drive out to do anything yet. This is my MacBook that I'm going to use to edit this video. It's only a couple years old. But Poweredge 400 SC had a total of 240 gigabytes of hard drive space on it. 120 gigabyte hard drive, an 8 gigabyte, and 40 gigabyte. So that's a pretty good computer. It had a 2.8 gigahertz Pentium 4, I think. Compaq Presario V2000. This one, I have a video on my channel. It has about 6,500 views by now, and it only has half gigabyte of RAM and everything, but it's still a pretty good laptop. The Dimension 2300, same thing as this one. My neighbors actually gave this to me, but they said it crashed, so all I did was clean out a whole crap load of dust from the CPU heatsink and everything like that, and it ran. It ran, so that was pretty good. Some Compaq with the AMD Athlon XP. It's like a 2 gigahertz, I think, something like that. 2 RAM slots, HP graphics card slot. So pretty good. XP Professional hasn't had a hard drive in it though, but still a promo code too. So Dell Precision 360. I have a video on this. This one's good. Had a 128 megabyte graphics card. That's pretty good. Yeah. Dell Dimension 8200 motherboard. Two of these are Dell Dimensions. One of them is an 8250 and one of them is a Dell Dimension 4600. Dell Dimension 4700. This would make a good gaming computer because it has 4 DDR2 RAM slots, LJ775 processor socket, and a PCIe graphics card slot. So that's good. This is a motherboard I took. It was from a server. I don't even know why I took it, but maybe it'll be worth something. It has 1.5 gigahertz Pentium 4 and 4 RAM slots. Some RAM in it. Only 512 megabytes, I think. Dimension 4500S. I haven't really done anything with this thing yet. Really at all. Wasn't really much. HP Pavilion something. I don't know, but it has a Pentium 3 in it with XP Professional. I haven't even taking the hard drive out of this thing yet. So Dell Dimension 3000, not too good, pretty much like these two over here. So yeah, half gigabyte of RAM and everything like that. I'll make a separate video on this thing. This is a gateway over here, 3 gigahertz Pentium 4, gigabyte of RAM, and the graphics card. I took it from the Precision. I used it for a while for my games that I like to play before me and my brother got our gaming computer that we built working. This is some gateway. Not really sure. I thought it was a server, but I ended up someone used it as a normal PC. 128 megabyte graphics card, VGA and DVI. Had 2 RAM chips in it for a total of 512, but I put 2 more of 128 megabyte chips, so that's 768 megabytes of 800 megahertz RAM and 2.4 gigahertz Pentium 4. Had 120 gigabyte hard drive that I put in that thing that I'll make a video on, separate video on. And basically that's that. Now over here is a Dell Optiplex GX260. It's made for 2000 Professional. My neighbors actually gave this one to me too because they got a new one. But it's basically nothing special. This is a Dimension 4600C. Pretty good. Just basically the only thing that was in it was just the motherboard and CPU. It's like a 2.4 gigahertz Pentium 4, and that was pretty much it. Just the motherboard and everything like that. Not much stuff in it. Has a AGP graphics card, so that's good if I want to operate it. But I need a short one because it needs to fit inside there. This is an Emachine's computer that had 256 megabytes of RAM, but I upgraded that to 512 because I had there's 2 slots in here. 2.6 gigahertz Celeron, but this thing had a problem. It was the USBs were trying too much power. So basically, what I did was I put a huge power supply in it and it worked then, but I thought it wasn't worth it. So IBM Net Vista. When it was done professional, but basically I took it because it said Pentium 4. It's not even DDR RAM, but you know, it's okay, I guess. This one under here is a HP Pavilion ZT1000. Pretty much the same as that one, except I think it has Home Edition instead on it, and it has Pentium 4, 1.5 gigahertz. This one here is a Gateway that has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and that's DDR2, and I put a Radeon X700 in it. And it originally had a Pentium dual core 1.6 gigahertz, but I put a 2.4 gigahertz Core 2 Duo in it for $50. So it makes a good gaming computer. I put a blue fan in the back from Radio Shack and then a couple blue LEDs from the computer I'm going to make a separate video on over there. And it's pretty cool. Dell Dimension 4600, basically like the Gateway on the ground over there. Except this graphics card isn't as good as that I have in it right now. So yeah, this is the MacBook I used that I actually purchased a couple of years ago. I'm going to use it for editing this video because Macs are better for video editing and stuff. Flat screen monitor, basically. This one I got 2, but it's nothing special. It can only do 1024 by 768, so not very good resolution. That widescreen one I got was working before, but it shuts off after a couple seconds. So I've tried all the things I could to try to fix it without having to take it apart, like changing the brightness and switching the surge protector, but nothing worked. So I have to use this one now. This is a Compaq Presario V2000. It's better than the other one I have. It's 1,280 megabytes of RAM. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna make a separate video on it because I have because I have extra stuff to talk about for this one, and I can't really fit it in this video. So yeah.